Hey guys, how's it going? It is SSJ Basilio, and welcome to our first installment of Dragon Ball Super Talk, where today we will be talking about Dragon Ball Super Episode 100. That's right, Dragon Ball Super Episode 100. We've hit the big milestone. Woo! I'm really hyped about that. Let's get to it. So the Tournament of Power continues to rage on. It is the super show of all shows. It's just nuts. But we continue from what happened last episode where Krillin recently got eliminated by Frost. And so Krillin is getting roasted by his brother-in-law Android 17. And then the worst of it is when he gets roasted by his woman Android 18, and she's pretty much like, "And you call yourself my husband?" That's gotta burn. Poor Krillin, I really feel for him. I wish he could have stayed in longer because Krillin's one of my favorite characters. Anyway, going on, we see Vegeta and he's starting to struggle against Batamo and Magetta from Universe 6 as they're doing their little gimmicky piggyback ride or whatever it is. They're just doing something in Vegeta just had to fall back, and then Kaba appears through the smoke or the fog or whatever you want to call it, through the dust. He transforms into a Super Saiyan and he challenges Vegeta, Master and Apprentice Showdown. But before that happened, while Kaba was walking up to Vegeta, these two random guys from the other universes, they tried to get Kaba and Kaba just one-shots. And I thought it was really epic when Kaba just one-shotted those guys from the other universes, those two poor individuals. Moving on though, we see Kale and she's versing this red guy. He reminds me of Zoidberg. And he starts giving her a bit of trouble, and as she backs up, she runs into Napapa, or the Doskoi guy from Universe 10, and he grabs her by the hair and he refers to her as, "You're going to be a human punching bag." And then Zoidberg, I'm just going to call the Red Lobster guy Zoidberg, he just starts laying into Kale, and Kale's just getting beaten up and pounded and smashed and everything, and I thought she was going to snap and go Super Saiyan Berserk or female Broly or whatever you want to call it from there, but once that was all said and done, Caulifla came in and saved Kale, and then Kale took out Napapa with a pretty awesome roll or flip. It's on the tip of my tongue. I know it's a wrestling move, but I'm just running blank. But I'm just gonna say she used the reversal. She used the reversal, and then Napapa went flying off the edge of the ring after a break. And then they turned their attention to Goku. But Goku didn't have his attention on them. He was battling the Yardrat person, and he was using the instant transmission around Goku. He's like, "Oh, you can't get me." And then Caulifla comes in and kicks the Yardrat guy out of the way. I'm pretty sure he's eliminated now. Not too sure. But going on from there, she asks Goku about Super Saiyan Blue, but Goku's like, "I don't think you're ready for Super Saiyan Blue." But then Caulifla tells Kale to transform. Kale tries, but she doesn't get there. She fails. Poor thing, but she's so sweet. And then one of the funniest lines throughout that part was when Goku's like, "Can I go somewhere else now?" And then Caulifla's like, No, wait. I can go Super Saiyan as well, and I've got a new form and all that." And she goes super buff. Pretty much like Ultra Super Saiyan, which is the form Trunks used against Cell back in the Cell arc. And then Goku easily takes her on in that form. He's like, "Dude, you pretty much lost speed because you chose to have so much power." And then Goku says, "You should be gunning for this one, girl." And he goes Super Saiyan 2. And then Caulifla is extremely hyped about that. She's like pretty hyped, and she mentions that she did it once. And then what was it? And then she said something about the back tingly thing, and Goku's like, "Yeah, I guess you could say it's something like that." And then pretty much Caulifla, she reenacts the Super Saiyan 2 transformation. She becomes a Super Saiyan 2 with the electric aura and all that. Goku's like, "Oh, this is really cool. In no time, you might end up becoming Super Saiyan 3 in this tournament. If that happens, oh my god, I'm going to be pretty hyped about that." I don't know about everyone else in the fan base, but I'd be pretty hyped. That'd be pretty interesting to see. And so Super Saiyan 2 Goku versus Super Saiyan 2 Caulifla begins, and I thought it was a really fun fight to watch. And then Kale is watching from afar, and she wants to get herself involved and she wants to feel useful, pretty much. So she shoots an energy blast at Goku. Goku bats it away. He's like, tells her off. He's like, "Oi, don't bother us, all right? You got that?" and then, Kale. Man, I'm getting mixed up between the Kale and Caulifla names. Sorry if I got the names mixed up earlier. I'm pretty sure I've got it all right. But then Kale gets all upset, and she asks Caulifla if she's a bother. And at that point, Caulifla turns her attention back to Goku, and then Kale starts to cry, and she gets all angry and all jealous, and then she's like, "You took my sis! You took my sis!" And then literally goes all Broly. She's pretty much, "Son Goku! Son Goku!" Sorry if that's a bad impression. And then pretty much she just goes ballistic and everything, and her power, she's pretty powerful, and Caulifla goes flying, Hit saves her, which I thought was really cool. And then Vegeta warns Goku. He's like, "Oi, be careful. This could be the original Super Saiyan form," which I thought was really awesome because that's pretty much a tribute or a nod to the old Broly movies, but there's a lot more nods coming our way in this episode. And so we got Goku versus Kale. Goku seems to be holding his own for a little bit at first there, and then Kale just starts going crazy. She starts using Goku like a lasso, and then swinging him left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, and then goes, "Oh!" I'm sorry, guys. I'm pretty new to this still. And then Goku gets smashed through rocks. He gets that clothesline thing. Kale's like holding his face and just dragging him along the ground. And then Goku goes Super Saiyan Blue. And then he does the Kamehameha, and he fires it. He fires the Kamehameha, and just like in the 8th Broly movie, Kale just walks. She just walks, takes the Kamehameha on. No, we need to worry about that. And then she grabs Goku, and then she like drops him or throws him away or something because Piccolo says, "Oh, she can't control her power." And then she goes up on like this rock pillar thing, like in the Broly movies, and she starts powering up, and all these energy blasts, like little energy key balls, or they just start flying all over the place from her. And then she eliminates the Zoidberg guy. So the Zoidberg guy karma's a bitch, Zoidberg guy. That's all I can say. and then the dinosaur Pride Trooper, he uses like his electric or key lasso whip, and then Kale just breaks out of it, eliminates him, and then going on from there, Jiren is like, "It's time for me to enter the fray." And he pretty much blasts Kale with a huge energy blast and then defeats her. But I don't think she's eliminated yet though. She's still in this. She's just got knocked out of the Super Saiyan Berserk form or female Broly form, whatever you want to call it. And then Jiren and Hit have a pretty epic stare down, and then Goku's like, "Hey!" And then I think Hit's like, "Oh," I'm gonna have to rewatch that little ending part there, but I think Hit's like, "Oh fuck, we'll leave you to this." And then Goku and Jiren are having their stare down, and that's where we are left at. That's right. But I gotta say, I really enjoyed episode 100 of Dragon Ball Super today. I hope you guys did too. Feel free to comment your favorite moments or the little nitpicks you had with it. I don't care if you love or hated this episode because I respect everyone's opinions. And yeah, if you liked the video, please feel free to like it, subscribe, ring the bell, and let's continue to grow together as a channel. This has been SSJ Basilio, and I'm signing out. See you guys! See you guys!